Hey Scorpio, welcome to One Love Tarot. You know, I actually sat down to do your video before, and for some reason I got really kind of like wired up, and I'm not really a wired up kind of person, so I felt like maybe, and I started like shuffling the cards, and I just started feeling really kind of odd. So no sooner than I stopped, I started laying the cards out and everything. And I had to stop the video. And I got up and I was thinking, what the hell? You know? So I feel like some of you guys are really kind of wound up for some reason. And this time, as I was shuffling, as I was like breaking the cards to shuffle, I saw the Page of Wands, wanting to, start something creatively, passionately. Page of Cups, wanting to offer something. Page is a page, it's kind of childlike. It's in the beginning stages, but it's still an offer. And so the Six of Cups, which is, like kindred spirits, somebody that, from the past or childhood, that you've known before, that, you were in a relationship with before. And I'm trying to think of what other card was. Oh, not page, but Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Nines are single cards. So nines are like when you're secure in yourself, when you're secure financially, when you have what it is within yourself to be happy. But it is a card of being single, Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. So we'll see what comes up for you guys, okay? I hope you guys had a chance to go and check out that intro audio that I put on the channel, because this is a new channel for me. And no, okay, but I will take that Five of Wands because I saw it. But yeah, it's a new channel for me, and I really appreciate you guys coming to check me out. And I will also be uploading monthly as well as weekly soulmate readings, love readings. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but they will be coming very, very soon, okay? And please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for me. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. And so let's see what we got here. I'll go ahead and take both of these. We have the Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands here. And give me 1 second because I was not finished shuffling. So, and I see up under there is the Ten of Cups. Familial love, relationship love, up under the bottom there. The Five of Wands, it's fighting, not necessarily physical fighting. It could be, but it's more of like the energy of having, disagreements, that sort of thing. And it doesn't have to be with somebody else. You can have mental conflict, within yourself. And speaking of mental conflict, you have the Ten of Swords right next to it, which is an ending of, the mental strife that you have been through. I'm looking back at my son's dog over here, Bear. So I feel like there was a lot of, conflict, whether it was, in yourself or whether with somebody else in the past, but you're putting that down. And those cards are out of view. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to find a better view for this camera. And hope you can see that. Let's see. But you're laying that burden down. This is ending. You're coming out of that because right next to it, you go from the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands. Victory. It's a small victory, but nevertheless is a victory. So, you're coming out of this, feeling just dead inside, from whatever has been happening over here, to moving forward, feeling victorious. Let's see what else you got going on here. What do we have going on for my Scorpios? I have Scorpio in my North Node. So, and this, you know, it kind of resonates with me a little bit here. That's where my karma lies. All right. What do we have on the bottom of this deck? We have a new start. Tangible, grounded, stable, new start. Whether it's in a business, whether you're starting your own business, whether this is, you know, relationship matters, you know, you have a new, a brand new start coming here. Yeah, the Four of Cups, that is complacency, boredom, not really looking at, you know, what you have right in front of you. You know, it is almost like it's before the Five of Cups. So the Four of Cups is you're not really, you know, reflecting and looking on the past and wanting what's in the past, but you are more like taking things for granted, almost like, you know, I don't have this, I don't have that, and not really looking at the things that you do have. You know, you may not have, you know, all the money in the world. This is just an example, but you know, your kids are good, your family is good, your mother's good, you know, your job is good, that kind of thing. Like being grateful. The Four of Cups to me, you know, speaks to you needing to be grateful for the things that you actually do have present in your life. And the Emperor is at the heart of the reading. I don't know whether or not this, I feel like all of these cards are you, and then this Emperor comes in, which is an Aries card. And I feel like because you're surrounding, you know, this Emperor, and I feel like the Emperor is you know, the majority of the reason why you have this conflict going on, why you are now by yourself and not looking at any other cups, not, you know, got your head in the clouds, so to speak, you know, or either, you know, this is you, but I feel like this is somebody else. But this Emperor is here. This Emperor is here, but you're not turning around to even to notice that. I feel like this is this is, you know, you're conflicted within yourself here. But you're coming out of it. I mean, there is victory there. It's a small victory. Maybe you've decided to go on by yourself, you know, and not be involved with whoever this Emperor is right here. It's right below the Ten of Swords, which is, you know, ending that mental strife. Maybe you've become the Emperor. Maybe you've started your own business. And you're kind of looking back on the Five of Cups is not here, but to me it's almost like somebody's looking back and thinking, Why did I waste my time? Why did I even waste my time? It got me nowhere. If this is somebody else, possibly a Capricorn, they're holding, their emotions close to them. They're not expressing anything. They're not expressing anything at all. And I don't think they're expressing to anyone else either. Like I don't see like an involvement. If this is you, you have learned from, whatever bickering has gone on in the past that caused this Ten of Swords energy. You have learned that right now you're just in this state. Well, you know what? I'm not going to allow myself to give of myself right now. And that's fine. But my camera cut off. But and I didn't even notice it. I just heard it just kind of power off. But it's fine to hold stuff to yourself, and when it's temporary, especially if you've gone through something, that probably was taxing on you mentally, physically, relationship, a job where your boss was just like a biatch, is it's probably necessary for you to kind of take a time out and keep your feelings, keep your emotions to yourself, just so you can kind of get grounded, get stable, get your mental faculties in check or whatever, but just don't stay there, because when you stay closed off, then you don't allow for things to come in that, good things to come in that's beneficial for you, that will help you along the way, so just don't stay in this, Four of Pentacles stage for too long. If this is a job, this is you holding on to your coins. This is you building, you kind of, you're not doing a whole lot of spending, you're just trying to make sure that you are financially stable. But, I feel like this is more towards, relationships, whether it's intimate relationships, relationships with your job, on your job rather, like with coworkers, bosses, clients, that sort of thing. Let's see what else we got. I feel like somebody wants to start something new, though, offer an apology, something here with this, Ace of Pentacles here under the bottom, as the energy, the underlying energy. I'm gonna leave this flipped over. Okay, let's see. Ten of Cups. Is what I was saying, Ten of Cups is, I seen the Nine of Cups as I was shuffling, and nines are, like I said, single cards, happy within yourself, emotionally content, that sort of thing. But the Ten of Cups is when you're content, in interpersonal relationships, like, in a family, in a relationship, an intimate relationship. So I almost feel like either there's love here, either you or this Aries Capricorn person, possibly somebody with fire and earth in their chart, yeah, is wanting, you guys have this Ten of Cups. You have this familial love. You do. And just because you love somebody, this is the thing though, and this is what a lot of people have to kind of reconcile with. I myself is that love can be present, and hopefully there is, you know. But just because you love somebody does not necessarily mean that you need to be with that somebody. I'm not saying that this won't happen. It's just that you don't need to be with them to love them. You can love them from afar, especially if they're not good for you. If they, every time you're around them, is always this bickering and fighting, and then you're feeling mentally like what the hell just happened here kind of situation going on. So because you have the Six of Wands here, and the Six of Wands is like I said, it's victory, but it's like, it's a small victory. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna love you from afar, that kind of thing, because I can't let you keep knocking me down, kind of thing, like choosing to leave just for your own sanity, kind of thing. Yeah, somebody's wanting to come in. Somebody's wanting to come in and offer this love, offer this give and take kind of situation. So, the Six of Pentacles is knowing what it takes to make a relationship, wanting to build with somebody, knowing that, it's not always one person that is the giver or one person that is the taker. Is knowing that there has to be an equal responsibility here for this Ten of Cups to be sustained. So somebody is wanting to offer something, be it you or this Emperor right here. But there is definitely love, between you guys. And then also, what I'm seeing here is that, because this seems like it's you, like I said before. I feel like you're mentally conflicted and you're stagnant right now. There's love. There's love here. And maybe you just don't know how to relay that, or they don't know how to relay that. But this Emperor, be it you or be it the other person, this Six of Pentacles is sitting right under this Emperor. This Emperor is willing to have that give and take relationship, is what it seems. It's what it looks like to me. And then we have the Two of Cups. Well, isn't that beautiful? Mirroring the Ten of Cups. This is kind of sad, actually. Because even though there is lots of love between the two of you, nobody is, neither of you is coming together to actually express what it is that you guys, could possibly do to bring this union together, to work with each other. Here I see you, you're victorious, holding yourself together, but you're full of this love for this person. You're full of this love for this person, and this person is full of love for you. So what is the problem here? I mean, because I can't really, the only thing that I can see is that, possibly I don't know whether there was some kind of manipulation going on, right? With this Five of Wands and Ten of Swords, whether it was on your part or their part. I'm not sure, but if that was what happened in the past, that needs to be resolved. Either that person needs to resolve, those issues within themselves, their self, however you say that. Not an English teacher. But that issue needs to be resolved, because you can't do that to people. You can't do that to people, because people will not, even if you've gone through something in the past and it caused you to like be defensive and protect yourself. That's not the way you handle other people, because when you step on people, they don't forget that. They don't forget that. And then when you possibly try to go back and make it right, then, that trust factor is possibly like diminished. And it's kind of hard to get that back. So I hope you guys can, reconcile your differences, if that is possible, and make a go of this thing, because there's definitely love and working together here. This is familial love, a togetherness. It makes me think about the the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in here. One of you is the Nine of Pentacles and one of you is the Nine of Cups. Both of you are single. So nobody is with anybody. Nobody's with anybody. Both of you are securing yourselves. It's the best kind of relationship to come together, when you're securing yourself, because in order to join with somebody else, that is, that's where you need to be, secure in yourself, before you can actually join with somebody else. All right, Scorpio, so that's your reading for October. And please go and check out the soulmate readings, love readings that I am going to post. And please hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. And I will be speaking to you soon. Bye now.